traps, slander, accusation, violence, and action. Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam is what has ever been seen before. Under those conditions, wage his struggle. But despite this pressure, determined struggle. The hypocrites who abandon Hazrat Mahdi's community, the idolaters, and the irreligious all will collaborate against the movement. They will use all possible technological means and tools of communication to strive against him. However, by Allah's leave, this vile and irreligious system of the unbelievers will be defeated all over the world, no matter all the division in the world, and no matter the pressure that bear on Salam. Nothing by Allah's leave will be able to prevent urging victorious rights. But Allah will cause Islamic morals to prevail across the world, thwarts the trappers. I seek refuge from the accursed Satan. As for make Allah believe, it is the party of Allah who are victorious. Allah will be victorious on others. Allah is most mighty. The days and tests that Mahdi alayhi salam will encounter in the years of his struggle. Untrue and unfounded slanders will be as Mahdi alayhi salam. It's of our prophet upon him speak Mahdi alayhi and his community. This intense it is revealed in the Quran, and those righteous individuals who have called to abide by just moral values have always been the subject of such baseless and seeking their own advantage, pride, and sorcery. Some verses of the Quran which this situation as follows: I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan. Allah, my servants, comes to them, they're mocking him. Came to those before them without their saying, a magician or a madman. Did they bequeath this to each other? And they are an unbrought clear messenger to them. But then they turned away and said, "Did man?" A section of society will accuse Islam, religion, lies, and many other such groundless defamations. It has happened to all the messengers throughout the country. Since the age concerned will be the end times, the socialism, patience, and loyalty that prevail among so many will cause the majority to pay to these allegations and to mistrust the Muslims. However, Allah will turn all this in Hazrat Mahdi will all is even more effective. All assault on Salam. All false allegations and smears intended to damage of all in favor of his community. Various traps were ordered to neutralize. Peace be upon him, tell us that Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam will endure intense persecution from of the system of the Dajjal, the representative of irreligion in the end time. Destruct, exile, and even martyr Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam. Many traps for him in order to put a stop to his struggle. Allah reveals in the Quran, however, Allah will spoil all their him. I see Allah. Those who disbelieve or plot to imprison you or expel, Allah was plotting. Allah is the best of plotters. They desire to, but we made them the losers. Hazrat will face of oppression, persecution. Unbelievers will resort to pressure in order to obstruct Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam. Our Prophet, peace be upon him, people descended from his noble line, many and traps after him, kidnappings, a house for us, prefer the hereafter over the after me. My Al-Bayt line will surely be subjected to trouble, banishment. After me, my Al-Bayt line will meet trouble and suffering and be subjected to strokes. As we know, Hazrat Mahdi will descend from our Prophet, peace be upon him. He has a Mahdi from my community. It is revealed in another hadith that, like yours and sisters, Mahdi alayhi salam will be exposed to much justice and many nations. He has a Mahdi alayhi salam performs 2 rakats of prayer, salat. Return from the people, the community of Muhammad, and especially his state, have undergone suffering. Prophet, peace be told the oppressed, who is one of them, will appear. Till there, glory is exalted, and the Muslim community will unite in loving them. Those who are against them will decrease. Those who do not love them will increase. As a requirement of the love of Allah, and prophets will also revealed another hadith of our Prophet, peace be upon him. Imam al-Abidin, our Qayyim Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam, well, the message of Allah in very holy prophets Noah alayhi salam, Abraham, Moses alayhi salam, Job alayhi salam, and Muhammad upon him, and he will resemble the Prophet Islam in his birth being sealed and away from the Prophet Moses alayhi salam in a state of fear. The is to Mahdi alayhi salam, his being face to face to all kinds of like murder and his to the Prophet Jesus ﷺ, being about him, say, come, while others will not. Job, and being delivered to salvation, Hazrat Mahdi ﷺ suffer many difficult diseases and trouble. However, just like the Prophet Job ﷺ, saved by Allah's mercy. To the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, his appearance with his sword, its peace be upon him, holy relics, and oppression has will feel in times will further enhance the glory of his struggle, and this struggles our Prophet, peace be upon him, will persist during his time, and this magnificent struggle and the moral value in full the Lord has promised. Psychological warfare techniques will be used in order to obstruct and hinder Hazrat Mahdi ﷺ. Minister of Propaganda, Hitler's warfare, use of psychological warfare during the Second World War. One of his is to these lies, and they will. His words by girls, and how easy it is to deceive public, paper reports, and untrue statements. Psychological warfare team made up by scientists and other against targets who did not have their views. Spreading the radio, and made who killed millions. Great importance of psychological warfare. Opposition with law. Other methods. Opponent in prison, in mental asylum. Psychological warfare in the various smear will be lost in an effort to public opinion against him. Psychological technique will be people all by means of television, news, and means written, and will supposedly damage his esteem in the public eye. For technique and the pressure brought to bear public eye, emerging victorious. Despite all endeavors to get the Islam victor, our mighty Lord reason for saying Allah and victorious Islam to Hadith reveal Mahdi and I follow surveillance by the supporters of the doll. The report was the come from among believers armed Navy told Islam that the new way on revealed that were made his messengers treating the faith by putting them and seek refuge in Allah from the accusation. But a man to wait a while and after him. In another hadith from Nul al as a man will people and even look find no trace. The hadith reveals that Islam will be and followed by the false accusation, and the various will thus be set for him. The attackers will want to Hazrat Mahdi, exiling or imprisoning him, but they will never find anything as a Mahdi alayhi salam will never succeed. Life, and he will be threatened. Say that the unbeliever is a Mahdi unless he is intellectual struggle. Various attacks on his life. World and will appear. Roads will be cut. Some will, some others will not end. Who will not find it difficult to prevent now. Fight all the will not be by Islam. All snare and danger and glory. Hazrat Mahdi will be in various times. It is for to appear from human will remain alone. I think he has died. This hadith revealed that a man appear from according to the hadith and longer. There will be two occasions. One will be longer. The Lord of the rising has a mighty eyes. He is almost gone. Clear who saw the spread view. Therefore, a view has a maximum disappear. Free will be upon or refer to the ally in the word who is present with the term of known as the imprisonment of between the line of Islam. Hazrat Mahdi. What is the Prophet of Islam and his the Hadith of Islam will resemble imprisonment, disappearance, all contains to this disappearance of Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam. Appear on two occasions, one for longer and by a caravan. He cast into a dungeon, lying there. He was afterward shown to be innocent, and in the just like alayhi salam, there will be is all in prison as a result of believers. Alayhi salam and when he would say, "O people, he is God. All messenger he upon him has and on his doll hold of him, broke him, and the people would think as in the hellfire he would be thrown by our peace be upon him knows in Hadith time Islam hand and feet will be chained by from the Hadith that hand and feet by the of this time. Our Prophet Mahdi of the end saint persecution, torture, prison. We are Allah has preferred over the world for us. For me, third section are and troubles. Be heavy. Allah be upon him and saying, "Y'all hold of so that he the in his neck and he would find no means hold of him, and the people would think that thrown he would die having and fire. His fire is a garden that tested by his fire Allah meaning Surah Al-Kahf it the way the fire of the Prophet Abraham the place refers to as a place of suffering woe but it is a certain place the garden to his love of Allah and radiance of the believer remain there. Understand from the Prophet peace be upon him that so where the hands and feet are tied, people here will have a copper plate on which their names are written, and will be obtained here. The impression given by all is that the hadith is referring to someone being kept his helpers too, and along with Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam. The pressure on unbelievers that has been seen in many societies at all times in the alayhi salam community times when Moses called his people to the true path. Pharaoh, leading members of that society, them with the Prophet Moses alayhi salam, they threatened to cut off their altars and feet and persecute believers in various ways. Prophet Abraham alayhi salam called to believe in Allah alone. The elite cast him in flames. Things were the same in the time of our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and ruling class the Abu Lahab and the around him, peace be upon him, resorted to torture and oppression in order to prevent obeying upon him. People support Mahdi in the end times and strive for the rise of the Islamic moral virtues, be exposed to various forms of pressure from unbelievers, as has happened. Various traps for Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam helpmates abandon him, be issued, and he set in motion. Our Prophet, peace be upon him, described this state of in the hadith. Hazrat Mahdi alayhi exhibit the Prophet alayhi salam, the splendor of the Prophet Jesus and the fortitude of the Prophet Job alayhi salam. In the future, his chosen Hazrat Mahdi's alayhi salam helpers will be reviled and belittled. Fear them. These are my friends. They strive on Allah's path, and the proud earth is this world, but they will be recognized in the hereafter. He said, look for them at the edges. They're simple, their homes are on their backs. Even if present, they are not recognized. None will. If they are sick, them. If they wish to marry, none will come to them. If they die, funerals. They share their possessions equally among them, and visit one another's graves. Their wishes are different cities. The unisolated not be the society. People will regard as being on the wrong path, strive into their own beliefs. But this psychological at all on Hazrat Mahdi's alayhi salam devout followers. On the contrary, it will be instrumental in increasing devotion to Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam. It is revealed in the hadith that Hazrat Mahdi will not be done by the initiatives of the follow Mahdi alayhi select hear the condemnation, no critic of Allah. Imam Az-Zaman Hazrat Salam will rub his hands between his followers' chests and shoulders. He will not hesitate in any judgment, no difficult. These activities against Mahdi alayhi salam will, by Allah's leave, be instrumental in true believers being recognized in the world, and their qualities as believers being made visible. The snares of the unbelievers are condemned and to rebound against them. Allah promises in the Quran that the trickery of the unbelievers will be thwarted. Work against them. I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan. They hatched a plot, and we fought while there. So look at the end result of all their plotting. Destroyed them and their whole people.